Yeah, trim beard with the fresh cut, looking like a nigga next up. These lanes don't impress us, making money moves with investors.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the No Clout podcast. I go by the name of Rasul.
Justice.
Mo Guns.
What's good, everybody? It's Shadi Chan.
And we are the four members of the No Clout podcast. Now, I'm going to start off by asking everybody how they doing. How was y'all weekend?
Take it away.
I'm in pain. I'm a hungover. It's been my birthday since July. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting. But I made it to the podcast on time.
Yes.
Praise
I
Jesus.
made it on time.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Isn't it awkward that we have our podcast the same day as people celebrate Jesus or go to church? So this is our house of God right here.
It's the church.
This
Just
is
want
our
to say
sanctuary.
praise Jesus.
Facts.
But back on topic, Mo Guns is also in pain. Sleeping with the kids last night. I had to sleep through the Hulk sticking me in my ribs the whole fucking night. And if you got kids, I'm pretty sure you understand my pain.
I ain't
That's
a
why I
parent yet.
swallow them.
Hold up. I ain't a parent yet, so I don't understand.
Facts. Too young for kids.
Ain't no parent. Nope.
I'm a child.
My pull-out game strong.
I got a daycare in my throat.
Yeah. Oh.
Now I don't got no kids.
Are we going viral?
Yeah.
We are going viral on the first fucking episode. That's crazy.
Play that shit.
Let's get this mother
Damn.
How you doing, man?
Man,
How you doing?
I can't discuss some things, but I'm still alive. I'm still working and moving.
All right.
Living everyday life.
That's good. That's
Life,
good. Yeah, we all living life, man. I'm trying to get through my shit. But, yeah, man. Interesting weekend. A lot of shit happened. A lot of albums dropped. Did anybody listen to any?
I skimmed through a few.
What you listen to?
A little bit of that Travis Scott.
Oh, yeah. I heard that Travis Scott, too. That Travis Scott album was dope. It was better than,
Rodeo?
it was better than Rodeo to me. It was better than Rodeo, and it was better than, what's the other one? McKnight? What was it?
Not sure.
What drugs you should try on it? The old one? Days Before Rodeo?
No, it came after Rodeo.
Oh.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Now that album was dope, man. I was fucking with it. It was pretty dope. Travis did his thing. I expected nothing less from him with his melodic tunes and lyrics and yeah. His ad-libs always be trippy. So. Nah, that was dope. I heard Rick Ross was supposed to drop, but
Yeah, I
Gotta
didn't
wait.
see anything from that.
I have not seen
I'm not gonna
nothing
lie.
about Rick Ross.
I kind of skimmed through that Iggy Azalea today. Hate me in the comments.
Hey, you gotta go.
But hey, no, I skimmed through like 2 songs. iTunes, I pay for it. Might as well give a
Use
review
it.
of everything. Yeah, nah, it was a long
That's money
drive.
I'd waste on purpose.
It was a long drive. Damn it.
y'all heard that Matt Miller?
Not fully, but I did skim through that as well, and
Yeah, he's
it's more
dope.
of that
He's
laid
dope
back.
as fuck.
Laid back, like hippie shit. Like shit you roll a joint to.
Yeah, like Peace Corps type music. To be
Peace Corps.
honest, I'm not gonna lie. 2011 Mac Miller was more so my cup of tea. This Mac Miller, not feeling it.
He grew up and he done had heartbreak. He done seen a new light.
Fuck that bitch.
Old girl divorced or left his ass, and
Got married.
Grande,
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, yeah.
Fuck Ariana Grande.
You got your
With
mouth
the
full.
long dick.
She out here breaking hearts.
I would fuck the Disney out of her. I'm not lying. I would. She's
Okay.
just small.
She's a pretty
petite.
girl.
Yeah.
Next
pretty.
topic.
I'm Ariana Grande, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
I just broke
Long
that man's
dick
heart.
style.
Had that nigga catching DUIs, swerving and shit.
I know.
Making a Kiki remix. Grande, do you love me? I'm tired of that goddamn Kiki song. That shit stuck
Right.
in my head.
Kiki,
That
do
play
you love
Kiki.
me? Are you riding?
Hey.
Said you never ever leave from
my
his side.
Cause I want you.
So, no Clout Zone. No Clout
Oh,
Podcast.
You're right. My bad. You're right.
Hey.
What the fuck? Just hey,
Shout out Jen from
Feds.
Japan.
the feds are watching.
Shout out Jen.
So Shawty Chan has Jen from Japan on FaceTime, and she's been off the network kind of.
She has been making big moves.
Shout
I'm
out
not
to
gonna
Jen.
dry snitch. You know, she gonna say when she want to. She gonna drop, global Jen soon.
Shout out to
Facts.
Jen. Man.
Shout out Jen.
Her
she-
mark is still here. There was a lyrical lounge
Yeah,
this past
there's
week.
a lyrical
Oh
lounge
yeah,
out here.
she leave everywhere she goes. She leave a piece of Jen, and that's why she will always be global Jen. Period.
Shout out to Jen for real.
Shout out Jen.
Shout out.
Letting a lot of artists get the opportunity to showcase their craft. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Hell yeah, go
Dope.
in there.
I had my second performance at the Lyrical Lounge. It was pretty dope. But
At TK Cafe or
TK Cafe.
man,
That shit was
TK
some fun.
Cafe, the OG.
the OG.
The OG spot.
That shit was fun.
Jen, you need to get on Wi-Fi because it's tripping.
She on that cricket.
We're talking
She
to
on that
extraterrestrials right now.
She on the trap phone. She got 2 phones.
Ah, damn.
She is in the States. They probably tapped her shit,
Uh-oh.
Jen, hang up.
right?
Hang up. Hang up.
She's transporting it from Japan.
Ah,
Oh shit, she hung up for real.
she like, shit.
She just
They
hung
might
up.
be on us.
Hey,
She was trying to get us caught up.
next caller. Call
Drop
us
the dime
now.
on that shit.
Somebody knocking on the door right now.
Yo, I'm dead. She
We
really
got a
hung
warrant.
up.
We got a warrant.
I heard you was smoking. Oh,
Yo, I'm
man.
really crying right now.
That's funny.
I can't believe she hung up for real.
Saw
Nah,
that
we-
coming.
All right.
She's already on.
Shout out to Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. But
Back to the topic.
nah, y'all saying about the Kiki challenge, like y'all seen motherfuckers getting ran over and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga slipped in some oil.
You can't say you didn't see that coming though.
That was the best one.
And people getting pulled over, like, of course.
Oh man.
That's why you do it on the side roads.
In a parking lot.
Fuck
Like
that.
empty parking lot. Like don't do it on a fucking road where people driving by.
Do it on the
Niggas
freeway.
running late to work. Zooming and shit. Looking
You
at
ghost,
their phone.
you ghost ride the whip anywhere, okay? That's the point.
Ghost ride at your own risk.
At your own. Don't be suing nobody
Do it on the
Yeah,
expressway or the
yeah.
highway.
just because you want to do it. Like at first, I'm not going front. Like when Shiggy started it, I was like, "That's funny," but now I'm so fucking annoyed.
Is that nigga's name Shiggy or Shaggy? I couldn't.
Shiggy.
Shiggy,
Shiggy.
the Shiggy
Shiggy.
show.
Okay.
That nigga is so funny.
Never heard of him until this dance.
Facts.
So fuck Kiki and Drake and whoever inspired that song.
Kiki Winans, she made a reply to the song. She thought Drake was talking about her. So she
tried to
did her
sue- she tried to
response.
sue him, didn't
Oh,
she?
that
No,
old
she
clout
tried-
chasing bitch. Ain't nobody heard from her in forever.
Oh.
Is she a gospel singer? I ain't never heard of her.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, this sounds like a
Is she on
gospel
that gospel
person
hustle?
name.
She is. She thought Drake made it about her. He,
Her version was like, Aubrey, yes, I love you. I was like, delete
That's
all that shit.
embarrassing.
Wow.
Delete all that shit.
That's
wow.
so
Just
embarrassing.
they really did
We gotta stop
have
that
something
challenge.
else.
Just because your name's Kiki, it don't mean it's you.
Yeah.
Oh
Could
yeah.
have been the other one. From around
Kiki
the corner.
Palmer.
Anybody.
That's like Roxanne back in the
Ooh,
90s.
Y'all stirring up some
Roxanne,
shit.
Roxanne,
Y'all stirring
I
some
want to
shit
be
up.
your man.
Nah, Kiki Palmer, she's pretty dope though.
Kiki,
Like,
oh,
She is.
her personality is pretty out there. I watched the Breakfast Club when she was up there.
Kiki, it's like
She has a wild personality.
Yeah.
I ain't never
Fuck
heard
with
of
her.
you see her so much. It's like I feel like I'm related to her now because I've seen her grow up
Right.
in the industry. Same thing with who was the girl that played in 101 and Proud Family?
Kyla Pratt.
Yeah, her. Yeah,
That
it's
was
same
my
thing.
crush growing
I'll
up.
never forget.
That was my fucking crush.
Like Love and Basketball, right?
Oh, you talking about Sanaa Lathan?
Mm.
Yeah, so now Lathan
Before she
is-
cut off her,
She's still pretty though.
before she did the Michael Jordan and shaved her shit off like Britney Spears. Yeah, Sanaa Lathan, she did the number one. Yeah, she pulled the Rasul.
My shit grown back though. I need to.
Hey,
Being
mental
bald is not
illness
easy.
is a thing, okay? Get help. We'll have a number pop up at the bottom of the screen. Not kill yourself.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We
Hey,
ain't gonna get no sponsors.
No
Sensitivity.
sponsors.
Send
Hi,
us money.
choose sponsor.
Like we waited for the
us.
video to end and waited for all the links and numbers. They never popped up. Like,
Yeah, so I had something on my mind for the last week.
Preach.
Like y'all know about World Star Hip Hop and niggas fighting, and you be hearing about the gun violence on TV, on social media, and you know, I feel like things just changed since the early '90s, late '90s, or even early 2000s. Like, you know, niggas would fight. Niggas was fighting, you know? And there's nothing wrong with fighting at all. I got into plenty of fights. You know, I won some, lost some. But, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to live. You got to live. You got to, you know, tell about it. People got to talk about it. It wasn't like, but nowadays it's just like, oh, I got a problem with this nigga. We gonna pull up on him and we gonna kill him. We gonna shoot him. So I just want to know what y'all think about the violence today, and like, what do y'all think social media have a huge influence on it?
I think it's like it depends because now with social media, we have access to see it more. We don't know if it's more violence because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of violent shit that's been happening since day one of us being on this planet. We've been hurting each other for years.
Cain and Abel.
Yeah, so like we just have access to see it, so it probably looks like it's a lot more, and it is crazy.
But I feel like it does influence it to a certain extent because, like, you know, niggas always posting pictures with guns and, like, I don't know, the music
I'm
influence.
guilty of that.
You know, like, I mean,
MySpace.
I got family that do it. And it just, I think social media doesn't have like the biggest role on it because, like Justice said, like it's been around forever. But like I feel like it does influence more people to like go that way.
Fact. I'll just add my 2 cents. I think it's the generation change. It's like when we was growing up. If you grew up in the '80s, late '80s, early '90s, you had parents saying y'all shoot more than we shot back in the day. And I think it's at that phase where generations are changing again, where we see it more and more, and it's not.
And they glorify
They
it.
glorify exactly. Because I mean, if you look at it, the stats are pretty much still the same. I just think the access to guns is a lot easier than it was back in like the 50s and 60s.
Hell yeah, they
But
drop boxes off now.
Violence is as prevalent as it was back then that it is now. So with social media influence, it also makes people. I think it's a psychological thing. In the 90s, you didn't have to worry about getting your ass beat in front of a million people you don't
Right.
fucking know.
Right.
This day and age, especially in high school, if you hear World Star, nigga, you gotta do whatever the fuck
Duck.
you gotta do to win that fight.
Duck.
You gotta
Because a
fight for your
million
life.
people are gonna see that shit. So you have the fear of that. You might be the next viral or the next fucking trend going around. Yeah, yeah. So it's a
Remember
lot
that-
of factors that play
That
a
fucking
hand.
knockout game. That shit.
Yeah, the knockout
is retarded.
challenge.
Niggas knocking
God.
out old people and shit.
Mhm.
Like, what? Y'all got no home training.
It's like you got, you know, back in the day you had to respect old people, like that, the elderly people.
OGs.
Exactly. You know, they've been here longer than us, and they've been through more shit than we've been through.
Call your grandma. Tell her you love her. Right now.
Yeah. If you still got
And your
parents,
grandpa.
if you still got grandparents that's living, please don't hesitate to call them.
Them niggas lonely with they 15 cats.
15 cats.
Now, nowadays, everybody just throws them in those retirement homes and forget about them. So, yeah, if you got grandparents in retirement homes, make sure you see them.
Yeah, especially today, man. Like these young niggas, they wild, they reckless. Like
Very
they
reckless.
be looking for trouble, and they be like, yo, you see that old nigga on the corner? Yo, go knock his ass out, take his wallet, and that could be your grandfather
Or you.
or you, nigga.
What do y'all think would be like a solution?
What, to the gun violence of
Not
today?
just gun violence, but I
Just
mean,
violence in
people are just
general?
violent in general. But what do y'all think is something that could like help resolve some of it? Because my idea is they don't have the same tools that they had back in the day. Like in the neighborhood, you'll have like centers that you can go play basketball or like do art and shit like that. There's after school programs. They cut a lot of that shit out in budgets and stuff like that. So it's like people don't have anything to do, so they do bad things. You know.
I definitely agree.
That is very true, because that's me.
Shout out LeBron just opened up a high
That
school.
used to be
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Money.
Shout
Hey,
out
that's
to
Shout out
Yeah.
LeBron.
that things like that will stop violence. All right.
We need more
I
of
think
those.
it starts at home. Is most of these kids are violent because they have an absence of one of the parents at home.
Or
Right.
both.
Or both. Yeah, exactly. I grew up in foster care. It's a negative mentality. But at the same time, I think it starts with the parents, and it's a fucking domino effect. One kid who doesn't have what other kids have belittles them, and then they want to be cool, or they circle around him because he's the fucking bully of the school, and they don't want to be bullied, so they encourage his behavior, and that becomes the thing to do. So I think, yeah, if my ass would have got beat, if I did anything to an elder,
Facts.
if I got in trouble at school.
Facts.
My uncle,
Yes.
when he took us out of foster care, like, he was fucking embarrassing as shit. He was one of those uncles that tucked the sweatpants in the socks.
Always had a raggedy ass vehicle, like would drop you off in the front of school. And these raggedy, we had one truck, it couldn't make it up a hill. He had to get momentum. Like the motherfucker stalled on the hill, rose down. He's like, all right, we gotta do this shit again. Had to make it up the hill. Like that embarrassing, right?
That's-
Now that you
oof.
got the mental image, all right. So yeah, once he took us in, like he was big on respecting, not embarrassing the family, because you pretty much, if you was ever represented an organization or something, you represent your family. So you don't do things that'll make them look bad, because they'll be like, oh, ain't you so-and-so's kid?
Mm-hmm.
And when they hear that, yeah, it's fucking over. So
It's like, oh shit, I'm
it starts
fucked
at home.
up.
Yep.
And then they used to have this thing like where it's like it takes a village to raise a child, and like they don't even do that shit no more. It's like
Don't you talk to
nowadays,
my kids like
yeah,
that?
like mind your fucking business. Don't be hitting my kid. Yeah, okay, my kid was touching that shit. So what? So what? That's not your kid. Mind your fucking business. And back in the day, my mama used to drop me off at daycare, and she would tell the daycare people if he act up, and they were Jamaican.
Beat his ass.
And they was Jamaican too. So they
you
was
was
with the
getting your ass
shits.
whipped.
They was with the shits. They was whipping my ass any chance they had.
Fucking bummer.
My
You
mom-
get an ass whooping from your
Yeah,
mama
yes,
after.
exactly.
That's double ass
exactly.
whooping. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's just a lot of that's out of the communities now. So there's a lot of like single parents, a lot of young single parents, and they don't have those same type of things that used to drive us when we was growing up. So
I wouldn't
That
say
is
it's
very
fair.
true.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's like young parents probably didn't have, like you said, both parents at home. And, like, I don't know, having one, like, just my mom, I didn't have the guidance that I needed. So, like, I can relate to, the little badass kids. It's out of, like, hurt, though. So, don't scare me.
Oh, at the same time,
Don't
it's
scare
like
me.
no, you
But I don't know. I don't know, man.
it's like with the person too. A person should know right from wrong. Like if you know the stove is hot, don't touch the stove. Like somebody should know. Like, hey, I'm not gonna steal from a cop or run in this store and shoot this place up. Like you should know better as a person, individuals.
You don't just come out knowing, though. You get taught it.
Yeah, and
What's
that
good
shit
and bad.
just gets into your regular lifestyle and shit. Becomes normal.
Yeah. Just to add on to it, though, also the whole it takes a village to raise a child. I think also you're losing that mentorship on the streets. Let's take it to a hood aspect of things. Back when I was growing up, dope boys, if you made good grades or you was good at a sport, OGs on the block would make sure that you didn't contribute to any of that negative shit going on in the hood, whether robbing, stealing, trying to sell dope. Niggas would like hem you up and be like, youngin, what are you doing? You can be somebody.
yeah, you better than
You
us.
don't have that today. You have these individuals who actually don't care about people that actually look up to them, and they use them and manipulate them.
The young
All they are is a
kids,
stepping
yeah.
stone.
That's so
And
sad.
with that mentality, it's like everybody's starting to break away from that togetherness. You don't have that in this generation. Everything's on social media.
Everything.
Yeah, that was some good talk right there. So, y'all got anything going on this week?
Happy birthday.
My
to-
birthday.
Let's get this
Happy birthday to
Hey.
ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Shuddy Chan.
Shaggy Chan.
Turn up.
Yeah, it's my
Remix.
birthday this Sunday, August 12th,
Nice. How old you gonna be?
35.
Hell yeah.
No, I turn 21 every year. I turn 21 every year.
Robbing the cradle.
21?
21?
I'm
You
gonna have-
stupid.
Who is that?
You got any plans? Get fucked up.
Honestly, I'm gonna improvise the weekend because I don't know what's gonna happen. I've been telling people it's my birthday since like July. Like I'm like, oh, it's my birthday today. Yeah, they'll buy me a shot of Patron. But I kind of want to like have.
Now
like,
you just
probably,
gave away
like-
your secret. Now everybody going, I knew it. Bitch, it's not your
They're
birthday.
not gonna fight me though.
Ooh.
No,
You ain't gonna
but
get that money back.
no,
And they gonna buy
it's
drinks
going
next year.
straight to my check.
The next 21
And
y'all
guess
gonna-
what? Some of them were water shots. Just playing. Cut that out.
No, we keeping that.
No,
Keep giving away the secrets.
I think I want to do something like, because last year it was just simple. I did it at Lyrical Lounge. Malik and Jen got me a cake, and it was cool. But I kind of want to do like a dinner or something, like invite all my friends, not just like associates. Then like, I don't know, get crazy. Wherever Okinawa winds take me, I'ma go.
Let's get weird.
I'm gonna get
Crazy.
weird. I'm not trying to remember shit
It's
for
gonna
my
end
birthday.
with the
Gonna be,
Bowflex, Doberman
Patron
picture,
bottle.
and peanut
Oh
butter.
my god, y'all gotta take shots with me though.
Yeah.
Only Jaeger.
Yeah, no,
oh,
you gotta
man.
drink Patron on my birthday.
No.
Yeah.
Nigga is so fucking nasty.
Yeah.
I'm one of those that literally tequila hits me wrong and I'm different.
That's fine.
Nah.
It's my birthday.
You ain't
Anything
ready.
goes
Look,
on my birthday.
You gonna see why they call him Mo Gun.
y'all gonna be, she gonna be over there
Yeah.
chilling, talking to somebody that she's just gonna hear something in the background. What the fuck, bitch? Like what the fuck? You like looking
I'm
over?
trying to see some shit like that on my birthday.
What you mean y'all don't take EBT?
Nah.
EBT in the bar. Yeah.
We gonna be doing the podcast without more.
I don't know. I
we
always
have
gotta
to-
take my shirt off when I get into a fight.
So,
Let's go.
Like Mo Guns couldn't make it to the podcast. He's
no, we're all.
they got my nigga in the slammer.
I was just
Don't
telling
do it from the slammer.
Justice, like
Live from the
Saturday
slammer.
night. Saturday night, we're all going out, and Sunday we're gonna make the podcast.
Okay, for sure. We gonna make
Minus
are you
one.
are you gonna be drunk on the podcast? Are you gonna take?
More than likely.
Let's just do it
More
hungover.
than likely.
Got you. So you gonna be
Hungover
hungover.
Let's
and
do a
drunk.
vlog leading up to the podcast. Ooh.
Ooh, for my birthday.
Suspense.
No, that'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
So do y'all y'all heard anything going on the Okinawa streets?
I don't
Any
go out.
any shows or music? I know they just did a lyrical lounge on Friday.
Yeah.
Shout out
Remy's.
to Remy's
Shout out to
again.
Remy's.
Shout out to Remy's.
Shout out to Remy's again.
I went there.
Shout out to Jen.
And shout out to Jen, the creator, the OG.
Remy's keeping
Oh.
Lyrical Lounge alive.
What?
I think there's an event at RJ Social.
The fuck is that?
RJ Socials, that's just a nice ass place.
I never been.
It's
don't-
It's like in the back street, like BC Street behind Galaxy and shit. You walk back there, back there.
Oh.
Oh. Anyways,
We gonna cut that out.
Delete all that
shit. Nah, that's cool though.
What is this?
We're
RJ's.
not gonna speak on
Baltimore.
that right now,
We
but
don't speak
shout
of
out to RJ Social. He's a cool ass dude.
Shout out to you, man. I don't know you, but hey, if she
Cool
fuck
ass
with you,
dude.
then
Nice
good in
ass
my
place. Go to RJ Social.
nice live bands
Show
and
love.
shit.
Yeah.
They need to start paying you for these plugs. You know what I'm saying? You
Listen,
promote it.
sponsor No Clout Gang.
Bro.
Sponsor
No Clout.
us.
We was talking about this
No
shit
Clout Podcast.
on the way here. Like, you know how we over here in Japan, let's say we telling a nigga who raps or some shit, we're like, hey, we're in Japan. You give us your music and some money, we'll wave these fucking Japanese flags and have these
Promote you,
Japanese people
yeah.
and promote them and shit. Like, you know how
Listen.
niggas give big booty bitches money?
International spins.
Yep.
Listen,
Like, yeah, you
Real
popping
makes
over
sense.
here.
Meanwhile, we all in this fucking room making it seem like there's a club. People,
Right.
nigga, your shit bang out here.
Bring a
Cut.
couple people in.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just walk out, come in with different outfit. Like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
that shit tight. Who is this? Oh, shit.
That's promotion. Right
PayPal.
there.
Get your PayPal.
That's how you do
Think
it.
we balling, huh?
That's how you fucking do it.
Justice.
Don't even know I cursed somebody out over all change.
Oh my God, Justice is so
$60? The fuck you mean $60 for all change, nigga?
Then they try to charge you
Pretty
like $300
cheap.
for a battery.
Yeah, they try to charge me $300 for a battery.
What?
I went for all
A car
change. I went for all change, and they tried to hit me with some other shit. And then they're like, "Yeah, your battery is low," and I was like, "Okay, so let's look at some batteries." This woman,
Sponsor us, Family Mart.
this
Sponsor.
woman gonna point me out the most expensive battery in the store. That shit was like $330. I
You
was
want me to
like,
beat her up?
man, something.
We're gonna jump her.
That was some bullshit.
We
That was some
jump.
bullshit. If you ever see this,
We jump.
Can you beat
Yellow
my
hat,
ex-wife
y'all
up?
on some bullshit.
Can
Yellow
you beat
hat.
my ex-wife up? I'm fucking with you. I love my
I
ex-wife.
was gonna say, you got
Oh.
some money?
Huh?
They put a hit out on
Nah,
No Clout
that was a joke.
podcast.
Who gonna put a hit out?
Cut the
They gonna be like,
Cut the camera.
fucking cameras.
they gonna be like, shut that shit down.
Yeah.
They gonna have to get to me first. Fuck that.
We need to get sponsored by one of these Japanese chip companies.
Hell yeah. Listen.
Oh, those are my chips.
Nihongo shaberu yo.
Nihongo.
Onegai. Onegai shimasu.
Translated to "fuck you, nigga."
Oh.
Subtitles. Subtitles.
Sumimasen, gomenasai.
Fuck that.
Gomenasai. Gomenasai.
You know, people keep asking me, "You've
It's
been
like
in Japan
they
so
bow for
long."
every fucking thing. Like, we ran out of toilet paper. Hey, get more toilet paper.
Cause we respectful ass people.
Yeah, bow for everything. I hate that they bow when you let them out. Like, you wasting fucking time.
We don't even let them out. They just
Yeah, they
fucking.
just cut
walk
you
right
off.
past
and then they be like, hey,
how you gonna be a dick and
You
then
know we
apologize and be nice?
In school, they teach us like how to bow correctly and like.
There's a proper way to do
Yeah.
that shit.
you're not supposed to go all the way down, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
you're supposed to. It's. I learned in school.
You got to be at a certain angle.
Certain like a 45-degree acute angle in there.
Jesus.
I'm joking.
You get a
That's
quiz.
a
Sun
fact.
must
You get a
be
quiz for
lunared
that.
by the moon.
You're like, you went down 50 degrees. You got to come back.
How did you fail your bow test?
Retest. You gotta
Motherfucker.
retest.
It's a ritual. You're actually becoming a part of Illuminati when you do that.
Ah,
Fact.
damn.
The secret
Hell
bow.
no, I'll never tell my
Confirmed.
soul.
Confirmed. I don't think it's actually fucking satanic, if you ask me. I think it's just like a bunch of white people with money that like to fucking party.
And do weird
Beer
shit.
bong and shit. Like, you fucking made it, bro. You made it. I thought the devil was here. Like, what the fuck?
whole
We
nother
just tell
story.
people that, man.
Yeah, you get a free
believe
case,
it.
30 rack of Bud Light.
We just party.
Wow,
some
that just
Copenhagen.
shits on like my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, nah, Illuminati is not satanic,
I don't
okay?
even. I'm done with conspiracy theories. I know
Facts.
the truth.
Fact.
I know the truth.
There's
see
a
it,
little
I
more
see it
to
all.
it.
It's like a frat party, I guess.
Like, we don't even know what the
Rich
fuck
white
it
people.
means. It just sounds cool.
Got off a
Illuminati.
pyramid and we just stuck with it. Watch somebody watch this like, oh, they dropping jewels.
Freemasons
niggas-
about to be over there. We gotta get them niggas.
These niggas woke
We
over
gotta
there.
get them niggas.
No
We
cloud
woke.
be woke.
We woke.
For more information on the Illuminati, please tune into the No Clout podcast.
No clout.
There'll be another link at the
Oh
bottom
my
of the screen.
gosh.
We don't have links for everything.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
They're-
really
I'm wondering if they're really gonna go to the bottom of the screen. Like, where the fuck are those links?
Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction? We'll have a link on the bottom of the
God
screen.
damn. That's pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Ain't no leakage got you down.
All right. All right. We're finished.
Okay, yeah, okay. They said freestyle a topic, so I'm gonna just throw out some fucking
Oh, I'm
random
really
shit.
crying right now.
Oh
I
man.
fucking hate Justice, right?
Y'all
I hate
funny.
Justice so much.
I say so much shit, I don't even remember what I just said.
I know. I can't wait to watch it though.
I'm like, oh shit, I said that. God damn it.
Alright, y'all. So we gonna wrap it up, man. Like a AIDS commercial. We gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the No Clout podcast. Follow me on Instagram at Rasul
We'll have a link on the bottom.
RASOEUL. Yeah.
I had to change
Follow
my
me
shit.
at AOL.com. I'm also on fucking Black Planet
Thank you for tuning in.
MySpace.
You catch me on Christian Mingle, you know.
Catch me on Pornhub.
Hey.
Just playing.
Somewhere in
playing,
the Toronto
just playing,
region,
just-
there's a party going.
I deleted my account, but anyway, yeah. All right, so
Hold on, before we go, remember back in the '90s when the internet first came out, you had to take the free trial? Like, oh my God.
I keep redoing it over and over and over again.
No, where it was just the little pictures with the little shiny thing over it. Girls just like, you try to get hard at that shit. Use your imagination. And there ain't even no videos. Now you can just fucking go on the internet and see porn all fucking day.
On Twitter.
All day. On Twitter. Yeah.
Dollop was a bitch.
I don't know how we
Get the
got on this
fuck off the
topic.
phone while I'm on the internet.
Right?
Fuck it, I just play solitaire. Nigga.
Remember in the house to be on the phone, you got people on three-way, your uncle or somebody pick up. Hey, nigga, get off the phone. Like, hey, you need to come in here and do them dishes, nigga.
I'm trying to have phone sex right now. Leave me alone.
Oh shit.
That's how they find out you live with your mama.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the No Clout podcast. We're gonna be doing this shit. So once again, I'm Rasul.
Justice.
Mo guns.
And Shadi Chan.
And we out.
Peace.
Where I'm from, they play for keeps. Talk is cheap, if you're scared, get the fuck from here. I don't go to church, I know my worth. You out of type that just don't compare. You done tried my mama, she ain't raised no bitch. I'm a 90.